Good morning, welcome to Savage Value. On aisle 5 you'll see we have a 2-for-1 special on our latest lines of quality sarcasm. In our meat section we have chicken, turkey and a variety of fresh fowl language. And if you're here after seeing our free f***s given with every purchase ad, I must warn you we're completely out of f***s to give. And it's looking like we won't be giving them out for quite some time. Enjoy your shopping and know that someone somewhere way up the corporate ladder enjoys the money your custom brings and couldn't care less if you drop dead here and now. If you're having trouble finding any items, don't hesitate to look again and open your eyes a little bit wider. And failing that, presume we're out of stock on that item, because that's what I'll tell you either way. Ah, look, somebody has brought their hyperactive, uncontrollable, belligerent child into the shop. Well, if it isn't Jody and little Jimmy.
Hi, Ducky.
How are you, Jimmy?
I'm very well, Ducky. You?
I'm very good, Jimmy, thanks. So, Jody, what can I do for you two?
Just the usual, Ducky.
Not a problem, the usual it is. Okay, everybody know their cues? Jody, you can pop over to the till here with me and tell me about the weather I'm missing outside. And Jimmy, there's a shelf around the corner I'm just finished merchandising. You know what to do. And Jody, don't forget, you're not to scorn Jimmy until he has completely made shit of the place. I'll tell you this, Jody, I had a woman in here this morning and she actually stopped her kid destroying the place before he even barely started. They just don't know how to look after kids anymore. Now Jody, your 20 fags and your bottle of gin. So it's obviously no secret that customers have difficulty telling if you work in said place despite all the indicators. But if the movie Unbreakable has taught us anything, it's that if there's people on one end of the spectrum, there are people on the other end. I.e. people who are very good at telling you work here. So good in fact, they can tell when you throw up a myriad of diversions. Like I don't know, like taking off your name badge or wearing a jacket over your uniform, not being behind the counter, avoiding eye contact, holding food in your hand and proclaiming loudly to a co-worker you're going on your lunch. Because that's all it could be. A test, because people in shops don't actually take lunches. We're just checking to see if there's any clever customers in the store so we can give them out prizes. Couldn't be the fact that we are actually going on our lunch and very fucking obviously don't want to be approached, you fucking brain-dead mutated offspring of a town bike. I bet your mother fell downstairs and landed on a coat hanger a few times before you were born. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. I'm just hangry.
There seems to be some sort of problem with the price on this. I was in here last week and this was cheaper than it is now.
Yes?
Huh?
My house was cheaper 10 years ago. Is that enough of an explanation for you? Or do you need me to explain the basic principle of store sales or economic inflation? Because if that's tripping you up, you're going to lose your fucking mind when I tell you that the store's doors don't open magically and that beep sound you hear at the tills is actually not coming from me.
I didn't think you'd be open today. It'd been a holiday and all.
I know, right? That's what I said to my manager. I said, why open today? It's a holiday. We should enjoy them too. Besides, it's not like customers are stupid enough to come down here on a holiday expecting us to be open and shop knowing it's a holiday and give you, my manager, justification to keep the shop open on a holiday. Heck, those very customers might just stand here at the counter and express surprise to me that we're open on a holiday because they're just nice like that, aren't they?
Listen, I come in here all the time. You can surely do me some sort of discount.
Why?
What?
Why would the frequency on which you come here entitle you to a discount?
Well, I just thought, given as I spend a lot of my money here, you'd...
Give you special treatment?
Well, yeah.
Do you not get goods in exchange for your tender?
I do.
Would you say that's a fair trade? Money in exchange for goods and services?
I suppose it is, but...
So would you think it would be okay for me to occasionally raise the price of some items just for you, as you frequent this store so often?
Yeah, absolutely not.
Then why do you think it's fair to ask me to lower the prices for you?
Oh, it's lovely and cool in here. Bet you're happy to be in here and not out there in that scorching heat.
Yeah, I'm here, at work, being told what to do, dealing with customers' stupid statements, and will be for the next 8 hours. Forgive me if I don't get all jittery with the sudden release of dopamine.
Excuse me, do you work here?
Excuse me, can you serve me?
Absolutely. Why don't you come over here and stand by the counter where the fucking cash register is?
Excuse me, do you work here?
Hi, how are you? Okay. What are you doing with that? I'm just going to go fuck myself.
Sorry, do you work here?
Before I close out this video, I want some real talk. I'm sure some of you have noticed that this channel has recently hit 10,000 subscribers. which is mental. That's actually more soldiers that's in the Irish Army. So I just want to thank all you twisted bastards for sticking around and making this channel what it is. With how soft YouTube is in these recent years, I honestly didn't think a channel this abrasive would actually have any real hope of growing, but thanks to you guys and all your support, you have proved that otherwise. With all the support and combine that with seeing the Duck Army grow, it really keeps me motivated and looking forward to releasing videos. So I know what you're now probably thinking. Shut the fuck up and get to the point, you feathery cunt. I couldn't have put it better myself. Well, with the channel boasting a more substantial following, I think it's time for me to take things a bit more serious in terms of upload schedule. The rest will remain the same. So going forward, I'm going to make a conscious effort not to keep you guys waiting months on end for a video. I've also decided to finally get a Patreon. So if you want to support the channel more directly, I'll leave a link in the description to that. Really helps me out and gives you something to hang over my head when I'm not pulling my weight. I desperately need money for medicine, for the pain of life. I'm going to drink it all. There'll be a variety of tiers and rewards and whatnot, so feel free to go have a nose at that. And don't forget to subscribe, lick the tip if you don't want to miss any of my future uploads, and I'll catch you lads and ladies in the next one.